Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for March 2020. I hope you guys are doing well. So these two cards, I shuffled my moon deck like 2 or 3 different times, and these exact two cards came out together. So in the exact same position, they were not reversed, they came out upright together both times. So obviously this is what is meant to be. Alright, so this is going to be for March 2020. You have the number 9, assessing, which is talking about reviewing, revising, looking at something for the second, the third, the fourth time around. And then acceptance is number 4, 4 breaking down to a 2, 2 being decisions, okay? Decisions, crossroads, not necessarily separation, but something may feel like your mind may feel like it's all over the place. Separated into 2 different things, the heart and the mind, okay? So you may be in all different types of directions this month. Things may seem kind of crazy. So what's going on here is I'm feeling like you guys are accepting something. You're coming to maybe some type of conclusion about someone, something, a situation. You're more understanding maybe than you have been in the past. You're more empathetic. I do feel that you may be assessing something that ended at some point in time. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that it, was completely over. 9s do talk about finalities though, okay? So typically it is some type of closing of a cycle, but that doesn't necessarily mean the closing of a relationship. It can just mean those lessons that you had to learn in that cycle of life closed so that you and someone or you can go into a brand new cycle. So if you guys are familiar with energy, you know that it can be fluid. So that means that if I'm talking about a specific person, it can be a male, a female. Feminine and masculine energy can be fluid, okay? So you are reviewing this month. You're revising. We are still in Mercury retrograde. Aquarius is about to meet Saturn. So Saturn's moving out of Capricorn and going into Aqua. So it will be a little bit of a less intense time, but woo. Okay, obviously not supposed to use this deck today, so let's choose something else. It fell on the floor if you guys didn't see. But besides the point, with Saturn moving into Aquarius, it will be less intense with our karmic lessons. It doesn't necessarily have to be so serious, but Mars is moving into Capricorn. So if you guys have Capricorn in your life, they may be very distant emotionally, very detached or very aggressive when it comes to conflict, okay? You may have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. If you don't, I would just say that at this time, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to business decisions, you will be very, very shysty, okay? You may be like not wanting to put up with anyone's crap. You may just be ready to cut off some heads if anyone comes to you with some BS, because I feel like you guys may just be a little bit on edge, but I don't necessarily feel like your karmic lessons or things that you have to learn will have to be so harsh. I feel like that will be a little bit more lighthearted this month, okay? But yes, when it comes to business decisions or legalities, especially if you guys have any type of like court case that you're dealing with or something, dealing with a contract, okay? I mean, Mercury retrograde, you're not supposed to sign contracts anyway, but anything dealing with a contract, or even like order, the structure of something, it will have to be dealt with very quickly, okay? So moving into your past energy, let's go ahead and get started. You have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which talks about any type of like pessimism or negativity that has happened in your past may have come from a lack of knowledge or miscommunication, okay? So this talks about feeling very negative or pessimistic towards a situation. I do feel that you guys have moved into some sort of temperance, some sort of collaboration, maybe someone that is in your romantic department or someone you're connected to energetically. you guys wanted some type of healing with that person. Maybe you felt pessimistic towards love or something of that nature, and now you guys have moved into some sort of Sagittarius energy. You may have also had options in the past, whether that be your job, whether it be different people. You had the pick of the litter, okay? So you could have picked the brightest apple in the tree or the cutest puppy in the litter, okay? You had that option, and your choices in the past were definitely very important to you, and you had that control to do as you wished. You had free will. I do see that you guys may have, come into some sort of exhaustion with something or someone, though, in the past, and you may have been at your wit's end with that person. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Could have been with someone who was emotionally unavailable. The King of Swords represents Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Very strong Cancerian energy, okay? So you may be dealing with someone who has Cancer in their chart. I do see a lot of water here. So this is emotional unavailability, someone that was not very giving. I do see that this has definitely impacted your heart chakra, your emotional sector. I also see very strong purple, could have been dealing with a Scorpio or maybe even a Pisces. Lots of strong water energy here. So emotions do run deep for this person. I feel like you have some very playful, nostalgic memories with them, although I do feel that at a certain point in time, there is a difficulty differentiating seriousness with playfulness. Okay, so someone may not take you seriously, and someone may have a very sarcastic view on seriousness and serious conversation. Someone may be very butthole-ish when it comes to having serious conversations because they don't take it seriously. Maybe they've never had that experience before, but I do feel like there may have been some type of like gossiping rumor energy that this person was emotionally unavailable, and you were like, oh man, not this again, not this crap again, okay? I don't want to deal with this, I've already gone through this, and you're exhausted. Or you may have been dealing with some type of person that just has very immature qualities to them. They may like to tell their friends way too much about your relationship, and that could have caused some conflict, some exhaustion emotionally, okay? Moving on into the present. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Chalices, and the Ace of Chalices, okay? So I do feel here that you guys are in a place where you may be really not wanting to put in a lot of the work, again, because you were moving out of a place of exhaustion. So maybe you're like, I don't really want to put so much seriousness into this relationship if this person's not even going to take me seriously. Like, why am I doing all of this by myself? Why am I putting all of this in by myself? And this person's just sitting pretty, and I'm sweating, okay? Why is this happening? So you bossed up, Gemini. You bossed up, Queen of Swords energy, and you made that decision, like, I'm gonna dig my feet into the ground, and you're gonna, like, get your crap together, because I'm not sweating anymore. I'm not gonna be the only one. And that pessimism, the negativity that you were feeling, that lack of knowledge, it kind of sent you spiraling into a place where you felt like you have to dig your feet into the ground, dig your feet into the dirt, okay? You may just be feeling like you're just sick of someone's crap and they need to like step up to the plate and go to bat for you. You may feel like this person also needs to start defending your name in certain situations, especially if they have a lot of encounters and group activities, something of that nature, and you're like, okay, I'm going to take a step back for a second. The Hanged Man talks about Virgo energy, so this is like taking a time out, maybe meditating, also concentrating on your health, how much water you're drinking, how much greens you're eating, vegetables, things of that nature. Also, I do feel that you guys may go to some sort of like hot yoga or some type of like Zumba class, something where you can just get away for a little bit, doing facials, nails, of that nature. Self-care is very important because it's going to actually help with this healing process with this person or just with love in general, because it's right underneath the Sagittarius Temperance energy. So this healing will come directly from whatever activity you guys are doing that is not involved with this strenuous relationship or this strenuous problem that you're having with this person. So I feel like you do need to take a step back and let this person kind of step up to the plate, and in the meanwhile, you guys need to heal through your own self-care, okay? Alright, now we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like maybe it could have been this other person that was looking at their options and seeing what they had, which has been causing a lot of emotional distress. Okay, it could be vice versa. Someone may be very upset or maybe feeling very rejected that the other one has options, or that the other one has multiple people interested in them. Eight of Swords is some sort of maybe betrayal, or someone feels like undermined, very confused as well. Their emotions are all over the place. You guys could actually be dealing with somebody who has these emotional spells, very up and down, up and down, up and down. Someone who maybe is interested in one minute and who is completely detached the next. It's kind of like a bipolar type of energy. So you may be dealing with someone romantically where you feel like they don't know what they want with you one second, and then the other they're just all over you, up your butt, trying to give you a lot of attention, and you just don't know if you can trust it. Okay, you don't know. But I feel like you have a lot of attachments to this person, okay? I also feel some of you guys could be teachers, or you could work with small children. Six of Chalices talks about more nostalgia. So a lot of good, warm memories with this person, or maybe you're just spending a lot of time with your family. I do see children coming into play in the month of March very, very strongly. And then the Ace of Chalices. So your emotions, I feel like there will be some type of experience emotionally that will be directly involved with children or siblings, something of that nature. It's involved with family, something connected to family members, maybe some type of celebration or sit-down dinner. You may have a dinner with someone that will make you very uncomfortable, or some type of conversation that's going to be over food, where you're going to be unexpected. Someone may bring some type of announcement to you. Someone also, I'm feeling, maybe pregnant. Yeah, someone may be pregnant, and you may get that announcement unexpectedly at some type of dinner with someone. And it could be someone's second child. Okay, here's this Temperance energy here again as well, and it's right next to the Eight of Swords. Oh wow, got this wave of emotion. Ooh, okay. Someone is afraid to tell you this. Someone's very, very afraid of what you're going to think about the situation. They are afraid you are going to maybe be very upset about this, because they don't want to hide this from you anymore. I feel like this person may have just been keeping this from you. Whoever this person is, they have very strong Sagittarius in their chart, very strong Sagittarius energy, because we have Sag here 3 different times, and there's fire at the beginning as well. So someone wants peace and healing with you, but they know that this news may bring disappointment from you, though they don't want to hide it from you anymore, okay? So it may be very intense, and when you discover this piece of information, it may shock you. You may have to, like, excuse yourself for a moment to process. I do see, like, I'm imagining someone, like, running to the bathroom on their phone and just, like, texting someone, like, hey, can you call me? Can you get me out of this situation? I feel uncomfortable. Please come pick me up. Something of that nature, because I feel you're going to be incredibly defensive when you hear this news, because it's going to be like, oh my God, like, why would you put me in this situation where I feel so put on the spot? Why didn't you call ahead of time, or like try to do this privately? I feel because it's going to be public, maybe you will be in a public situation, or you will be around people that you don't really know very well, and you may hear about someone being pregnant. Could involve some type of a child that you have no knowledge about. Some of you, I'm feeling it's like definitely like an unborn child, though, like a fetus. And I hate to like even say that, but I do definitely feel that. And someone wants you to be a part of their family. I do feel that there's like a full energy. So it's like the energy that I'm picking up is like someone is like, I want to heal this connection with you. I want you to be part of my life. I don't want to hide secrets from you. I don't want to disappoint you, but I know that I have to tell you the truth so we can move forward. That's literally what this is saying. I want to move forward. I want no secrets. But you're going to be defensive. And you're like, I feel like you're going to be like, I'm so tired of this crap. I'm so tired of like the secrets. I'm so tired of people not telling me the truth. And it's gonna be uncomfortable, but I feel like you will rise above it. I feel like you will ultimately have the ball in your court, whether you want to participate in this situation, but I definitely feel that you will have some type of resentment towards this person for putting you on the spot in a public place. But I feel like they did it in a public place so that you would not react in a angry way. Okay, this person knew what they were doing for sure. Anyway, let's move on. Anything else for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, so if you guys are romantically involved, I do feel like someone may have regrets over maybe not choosing you in the past, or maybe making you feel like you were an option. Because they do have some type of decision to make. There's like judgment here, okay? 5 of Cups talks about regret. Things that are out of someone's control though. So maybe someone did something a while back and now they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to move forward. I don't know how to fix this with Gemini, but I want Gemini. Could be vice versa. I feel like someone is very aware that they made you feel like you were an option, or they made you feel like you were not good enough, and that there was more people involved. Someone may have made you feel like there were more people involved than there actually were. So maybe they were trying to make you jealous, making you think that they had other options, other people, other sexual partners than they actually did, because it's like a deceiving type of energy. So they may have like made themselves seem a lot cooler than they actually were because they were like really trying to impress. But I feel like ultimately someone's making the decision, the judgment call to have a conversation with you, a serious conversation with you, and say, look, I only want you. I'm sorry that I made you feel that you were an option, because you were actually the only person that I was honestly ever really interested in. And I, at the time, like, I didn't know how to communicate that with you. So it could have just been a huge misunderstanding of, you know, lack of communication. Clarify this judgment, please. Alright, crossing your reading is the Tower. It is on its side, but I do feel like between the time of this person telling you this information now and the time of their regret, I feel like there has been a lot of time in between this, okay? So someone may have come into realizations about how much they regret whatever they have done, or however they have made you feel in the past, and them deciding to come forward and say, listen, I made a really bad choice. I should have never made you feel that way. Time has passed between this period. Very maybe a very long time has passed. Others of you, I would say maybe a month or so, okay? Time has passed. There has been a lot that's changed, maybe in your life, maybe in this person's life. I don't necessarily think that they're gonna walk away, but I feel like they don't want necessarily things to completely be destroyed. They don't want it to be destructed or anything like that. I feel like this person's really willing to work on things with you, and they may give you some personal space to figure out what it is that you want to do, whether you want to move forward or whether you don't. I don't feel like this person is going to wait forever, but I definitely feel that they will give you some time to figure out what it is that you truly want, because they know that their behavior has not doesn't really give them the right to like expect you to make a decision immediately. Like, they know that they acted out in the past, and so they're like, okay, I'm gonna give you some space and some time to think about what you want. I don't think that they will wait forever, but they will give you some space to do so, okay? Moving forward, anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so yes, someone is very afraid. Someone's very afraid of love, of being rejected, actually. Nine of Cups talks about someone that's afraid to really, really put their heart on the line because of past hurts. I do see someone as either, there's been a delay in movement as well, so that just kind of confirms that this person maybe took too long to tell you that you were never an option, and so there's an underlying resentment there. You also may be feeling reluctant. It could be vice versa. All of this could be vice versa. Just take it how it resonates. But the Nine of Cups is like, you know, feeling like it's that underlying feeling of like, you took so long to tell me the truth that like there's still this piece of my heart that feels that I can't really trust you, or that I will always be second. Someone feels like they always come in second with this person, and the other one feels like they always prioritize the other one. So someone feels like they're coming in second best no matter what, because of this decision this person made to not own up to their truth, to not communicate their feelings in the past here, which has caused some sort of resentment, some underlying emotions. Okay, but I do feel like someone wants to come out loyal on top here. So it's a delay in communication, but I feel there will be, yeah, someone wants to conquer this negativity. This all falls on top of the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which talks about that like lack of knowledge, that pessimistic type of energy. So I do feel like it's a delay, but I feel like someone wants to conquer someone's fears. Someone wants to put to rest someone's fears because they care. But again, I definitely want to explore this other situation here. With this dinner, this discussion. It's a serious conversation, whatever this is, that involves maybe some children or something of that nature, okay? Let's talk about this situation. Can you tell me more about the Nine of Wands, please? Tell me more. Whoa! No, we're not going to take all these. It's too much. Team, too much. Let's talk about the Nine of Wands, please. Interesting. Oh, we just got the Nine of Wands in the reverse on top of the Nine of Wands. This stuff has been happening so much lately, okay? Alright, so we got someone that's incredibly defensive, but someone doesn't want you to be defensive, okay? So someone wants you to break those walls down. They want you to reverse this feeling. They want you to immediately reverse this feeling. Okay, so someone has very high expectations of you, Gemini. This person that may reveal this secret to you, this pregnancy, this experience with this child, someone wants you to immediately fulfill their worries. That's why they did. I feel like this person has maybe some issues regarding emotional manipulation. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, because they do have some of that shadow side to them. But I definitely feel an energy of like someone that they expect you to immediately be okay with what they're doing. And they don't really have any kind of like repercussions for it. They don't think that they're gonna have to pay consequences for that, or that your feelings are valid, even though what they're doing is gonna catch you off guard completely. And they are very aware of that. So don't let them like make you feel like they don't know what they're doing, because they do. But besides the point, here is more interesting facts about the situation. definitely maybe a fire sign that you're dealing with, and it's definitely some sort of dinner, some type of celebration, and it could actually be around the time of a holiday, or you could be celebrating some type of like late holiday. Some of you guys, it could be like a post-Christmas thing, it could be like a post early birthday, it could be like a late birthday, it could be a late Valentine's Day. You're celebrating something. It could actually be someone else's birthday, okay? Sitting down, having some type of a dinner. It may be very formal. I do feel like you guys will have some type of conversation, and the wheel is in the reverse here, okay? So something is off balance here. Something is, the scales are not balanced. I definitely feel like it will be very, off guard, but someone expects you to be okay with something immediately, and I feel like you're gonna have to really set your boundaries with this person, okay? Because if you don't, this person, I feel like they will keep doing the same thing. I don't feel like this person learns from a lot of their own lessons, okay? Here is more of that, fire energy, more wands, Ace of Wands. Could be someone that you have some type of like sexual relationship with you. That's only for some of you. Others of you guys, this could be a very strong family dynamic here. This talks about family conflict. And then the Ace of Wands, if it's a family dynamic, it's going to be a heated discussion. Oh, it's going to light somebody's ass on fire. Like literally, someone's going to leave like pissed. And it may just be you, Gemini. You may be like, what the hell is this situation? Like, why would you put me in that place? But okay, like, whatever. The High Priestess here, somebody here has some type of misconception about how strong your intuition is, Gemini. I feel like y'all been new, and this is the Magician in reverse. Y'all been new that this person is playing some games, okay? This is not your first rodeo with this person. I feel like you have had past interactions with them, but this is like the Magician in the reverse is someone who's very, very manipulative. So you definitely could be dealing with someone that has Cancer in their chart, or Cancer somewhere around them. Ooh, girl, this person is playing some games, but they don't think that your intuition is strong enough to see through their BS, okay? But you won't call somebody out, and it's going to light their ass on fire, Gemini. Y'all are not playing no games. And you will, I feel like you guys may actually walk out of a situation unexpectedly. You may like get up and leave, like mid conversation, mid dinner, mid phone call. You're gonna be like, bye. see you on the flip side. Oh my god, I just heard like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oh my god. Okay, 27, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Okay, yeah. I feel like you guys, you're going to have to listen to your intuition. It's going to be strong as hell this month. Fox Spirit represents some fire signs. So you guys may actually be embodying a fire sign this month, okay? You may have to bring the heat, okay? Or the heat will be brought on the second you walk into the door. But you're going to be classy, though, because the dove spirit represents peace, tranquility. Doves are beautiful. They're the freaking animal of love that you guys see in like weddings, the royal freaking wedding. All right, so you're gonna be like fiery. You're gonna be like a little fireball and tell somebody how it is, set boundaries, but you're gonna do it in a peaceful way. So it's not gonna be disrespectful. I don't see you guys cussing somebody out, but I do feel like you will be very strong in setting boundaries, okay? Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed. Welcome to my new name, which is Earth Mama Tarot. Hopefully you guys are cool with that. Also, please check the description box below for personal readings. See you guys later.